Okay, look, it's a bit of a blind leading the blind here at the moment, but what I noticed when I closed that window down before, or moved it, this was underneath, so maybe it wasn't actually started. So what I'm going to do is, like, I've got this other pop-up window over here. This is taking to, so I'm going to try again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this Hangout on air, see what happens. Remember, I could get quite funky again. See, it's actually, so there you go. Please wait, please wait, please wait. I'm going to get rid of this other window, take it away. Yes, well, there we go. Okay, so we're there. I don't have any video connection as yet, so I'm not sure. Okay, it's telling me we're off air for some reason. Not sure why we're off air. Okay, not sure. Video is on 9%. I'm not sure what it's doing here. It's counting. I must be counting. I've got a, there we go, we're on. I've got a percentage bar just below me here that's okay. Let me try this, shall we? I've got a percentage bar here that start broadcast. It was actually coming up. Alright, okay. Well, let's do this. We'll see if we can't start broadcast. Good. Okay, now as you can see, this is broadcast on YouTube. Okay, so look, okay, it's broadcast, video is live. Now, I came into this through the video live streaming of YouTube. Now, I'm a little bit disappointed because I was probably hoping there was going to be another type of format there to be able to do this with, but obviously not. Okay, so what we've got here is different. Okay, new control rooms. Okay, if you can see here, now I've had other apps in here before. Now I'll just try and load these in and add an app. Okay, new control room. This is really interesting. Now this is the one that I quite often use, is the Google Hangout. Okay, now it's going to be really interesting to see this. So I know this is completely unprofessional, but I'm just moving this up. I must have moved it before, sorry. Okay, now we're still waiting for this to open up and downloading an app. Yeah, it's definitely a different format for this. Now, okay, here we are. So the Hangout toolbox is on. Now I've got some preloaded stuff here. Lower third, niche fed video. Let's go on. Okay, so we'll go. So what we need to do here is to reverse it. Oh, I forget how to do it. There we go. Right. Okay. So let's get this a little bit more centered up, shall we? Okay. There we go. Alright. Okay. Alright, so look, bear with me please. It's all a learning curve here. I'm actually a little bit disappointed for myself in that I was on the phone quite a bit this afternoon speaking to my providers for getting a better upload speed for me, and it's pretty poor still streaming here. So look, I'm not going to take anyone's time up here, but what happened here is that I started out through my YouTube channel. I'm going to see if it's going to work because I'm recording it at the same time. So I started it in through here, okay, and when I hit this Hangout on air here, right, this one, that took us to my Google Hangouts that I'm doing now as a live, and I've just noticed something here. I'm getting a bit, I mean, you can't see this on the screencast of course, but I think it's when I'm underneath that screencast. Yeah, see, now I've come, this is really interesting. Now I'm now no longer able to see that. Well, this is really interesting. I can't now, the screencast will not show on top of that. That's really interesting. Okay, alright, okay, what I'm going to do here is just pause this screencast for a moment. Bang, no, well that's quite disappointing. I can't seem to get my screencast tool. I know why. I take the drawer off. What's the best that comes back? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Hey, we're all discovering stuff here, aren't we? Well, this is what it's about, isn't it? Understanding live streaming. What I did is I'm using the screencast-O-matic tool, and I've just noticed if I'm in draw mode, it won't allow me to go back to the video picture. So look, I'm really looking through these apps and stuff they've got here. Now we can see the you know, you can have a custom upload, choose a logo. Now I've had this one preset. I'll set some more later. So where are we going to go with this? Yeah, okay, now let's try and bring that back in again. This is something I was playing with the other day. Now this one, this also, you have a should have a script thing in there as well. Okay, it doesn't seem to be doing much for me there. No, it doesn't seem to be doing much. I'm not sure what's, the control room's not showing up. Oh, I know why. Yes, because it's only me in there, so that's why that's happening. Yeah, you can see it's sort of trying to do something. I'm not sure about that one. Anyway, that's not a big drama. That's something we're gonna work with later. Okay, so this is the one that I thought was interesting. This one, cameraman. Because let's see if this works for me. Because what's actually happening here is there's going to be quite a bit of an element to be able to have a that's what I was hoping with live streaming, is that you should be able to bring in other cameras. Otherwise I see them and hide the other video feeds. Yeah, alright. Okay. Look, I'm not going to do too much more here because I think 10 minutes is enough to waffle on for. But what I did end up getting established is that for the video, okay, let me just try this, moving this out again. Yeah, okay. That I said I came through the YouTube live streaming on my my Niche Web Video account, which I have, you know, a Google Plus. Everything's connected to that. so I was in that account at the time, and it took us through to the Google for Hangouts, Google Plus Hangouts, and then it's brought us to this place now. So I'm not sure. Let me just try, and we'll get out of here quick. Let me just try and see if I can just go back to where we were before. So I'm fairly sure I started this Hangout on here like this. Okay, so yeah, okay. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so what we've got now then is that we've got. See, it's funny because like the video. I'm pretty sure the video that's going to come up is me just looking away from the YouTube streaming stuff, and my screencast is going to be catching something else. But let me just try. So I'm fairly sure anyone who's had half of a go at doing this stuff, how awkward it is. I'm going to really try something pretty funky here. Well, funky, it's not fun, it's probably someone's laughing at me because they, don't you know that shit. Okay, so I'm going to almost make, let's try this, because I'm going to put this now back into my screencast box, and let's see if that works. Hey, it should be an interesting event. So because I'm just screencasting by myself here, I don't have any of these cameraman effects or anything happening. So it's really, actually, look, I'm looking at this. I've got no viewers. I'm really quite glad about that, because I'm really very cognizant of taking up people's time, and I don't, like I'm sure that whereas this is interesting to me, it may not be to others. So look, quickly, just to wrap this up, when I went into this Google Hangout that we're now in, what we end up with is that I went into my live stream on YouTube. I went through basic info, then I went to advanced settings. I didn't worry about monetization, but it's this engage your audience before Hangouts. This came up, going to go live, and we ended up at the broadcast. So okay, well, I will stop there, and I'll see where this video ends up, and I'll see if the screencast worked, and could be very interesting. All right, okay, so if someone does get to see this later, well, hope you enjoyed a good laugh. All right, see ya. Okay, really interesting. This, I'm off air and I'm still getting recording, and I'm just interested to know if my screencast capture software is catching this as well, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this actual pop-up out and go back to my screencast capture in the program, and finish it off that way. So I'm going to pop me out here. Actually, no, I'll show you what I do, because I'll just, this, you can see like it's telling me I'm here but I'm off air. So basically I'm going to leave the call. Okay, bang, Hangout on here is now over. Okay, now this is interesting. It's telling me, right, that, oh, sugar, where's it gone? There it is. Right, okay, a recording of the report will be now played to your YouTube channel, right, and will automatically replace the live video players that were shared. Okay, interesting. Please allow a few minutes to upload and process complete. You'll be able to view your recording in your YouTube video manager. Okay, well that'll be great, because I'm fairly sure we can get some sort of useful information out of this. So I'm going to close this. It's gone. I'm going to go now just to pause my screen recording, and I'm back again with the screencast recording on my on my actual screencast program. So that was, I thought it was quite interesting. We've got a bit of a long session. I'll try and edit it down a little bit to get some semblance of a educational piece out of it, even if it's not what to do. Alright, okay, well look, I'm going to cut that off there, and we'll talk later. See ya.